get up close and personal with the world's most celebrated athlete. Michael Jordan Airtime will take us on a year-long journey of his most dramatic season, showcasing his most exciting moments as narrated by his most candid commentary.
Maybe I'm addicted to competition, but I don't know what to do about it except for accept it and compete.
State-of-the-art film techniques and Michael's personal insights help paint a vivid portrait of sports' preeminent superstar.
Say hello. It's Marcus. How old are you, Marcus?
I'm looking over at Larry Johnson, and I told him I was going to shoot this with my eyes closed. Nah, you won't do it. But he'd never known I've done this before. As you know, I closed my eyes and shot it and made it, and I told him, welcome to the NBA. And moved on. That 92 team with 10 or 11 professionals and one college player will never be duplicated again.
A compelling first-person account of Michael's most difficult and satisfying year. Michael Jordan Airtime will exceed your loftiest expectations. They are sports' most spectacular performers, possessing power, grace, and unmatched athleticism. And now, they're ready to play for you. CBS, Fox, and NBA Entertainment bring you a sensational variety of video programs. There are up-close personal stories, profiles of the game's biggest stars, and of course, non-stop NBA action.
Hey, it's magic time.
Lights, camera, action.
Showtime.
It's Magic Johnson at his best.
Oh, where did that come from?
In Magic Johnson's Always Showtime, the true story of an American hero, Larry Bird, a basketball legend.
Outstanding play by Bird. Yeah!
Journey from the heartlands of Indiana to the pinnacle of the NBA. It's all here in Larry Bird, a basketball legend.
Double teaming Bird. Larry, fake, fall away. There's nobody better with a game on the line.
And no team has ever been better than the proud group of NBA players chosen to represent America. Catch them all. NBA Dream Team. An historic collection of the greatest highlights, an up-close profile of the first team of NBA superstars to take on the world. Just when you thought you've seen it all.
Alley-oop for Jordan. Michael on the drive.
Jordan on the drive.
All the way to the rack. Michael again.
On the drive.
Ripping a lob return. In deep on Elo.
Now, see him like never before in his Hollywood debut. In Michael Jordan's Playground. Blending an inspirational story.
You don't mind if I shoot with you, do you?
And Michael's greatest highlights. It provides a compelling look at sports' most dynamic performer. And there's more. In Super Slams of the NBA, you'll see the NBA's most devastating dunkers take flight. In The Showman, witness spectacular guards of the NBA at their dazzling best. Awesome Endings proves that anything can happen. Showcasing the best buzzer beaters and last-second victory.
Barkley for three! Oh!
Michael Jordan, Come Fly With Me is Michael's first electrifying video. See him on the golf course, on the court, and in the air in this exciting chronology of his amazing career. And for the lighter game, there's dazzling dunks and basketball bloopers, a combination of spine-tingling dunks and rib-tickling bloopers. Look for these titles and many more from CBS, Fox, and NBA Entertainment, wherever videos are sold.
Under the glitter and glare of the NBA spotlight is a game most are unable to witness. But given the opportunity to stand face to face with the soul of the sport, the pulse of this craft can be felt. And if one listens closely, the individual voice of the game can be heard.
Who's going to speak? Who's going to speak? Anybody want to go over anything at all? Joe, just have a good game.
Buried under the cheers and game commentary is the true passion that's practiced on the court. And although sometimes visible, it is usually silent until you enter the secret NBA. But revealing the voice of this game is not a covert operation.
Right here, bang you! Technical foul, 23.
It is a journey into emotion.
That's the problem we got right now. Stop it. I don't want to hear no words. Stop it.
Emotions on how to play this game.
Don't leave like the Lord here. It's not time yet. That's right.
But when searching for the voice of the sport, it's important to understand the echoes heard. For often, the expression of emotion is a calculated practice of psychological warfare, which can be as competitive as play itself. And the code name by those who use it is trash talking.
Give me that ball. Take a shot. Take a shot. You can't shoot. Give me that. Give me that. Hit the first J all net. Make one. Yeah, boy.
As far as talking trash, I think every guy in the NBA talks trash. The coaches,
Make him eat it, Tim. Make him eat it.
the players, and the fans.
He's all magic.
Even the referees talk junk.
Why don't you play the game and stop crying, you big baby?
I'm talking too.
It's part of the game, you know, playing a little cat and mouse game with each other.
You pay a lot of money for that hair weave?
But then you got some people that take it personal or whatever.
He's having some words with Otis, and Kinsey's got Polynese, and they're still jawing at each other.
And if you can out-talk that guy and get him to thinking about something else, besides going out and play basketball, then that's to your advantage.
Who talks the most trash in the NBA? Lambeer's one of them, but Lambeer does it to provoke you.
I use the word agitate. That's a good word for me.
They're going at it.
There's a fight right there.
That's a good one for the tape.
I think Charles Barkley does a lot of talking.
It ain't against the rules to make a layup.
Reggie Miller does a lot of talking.
Look at Reggie and Magic trying to psych him. Magic, you know you can't make these two. You know you can't make them. Ignore him.
Karl Malone don't talk a lot, but he sort of gives that body language.
Chuck Person talks a lot of trash.
Chuck Person, no questions.
Bird, he's heading the list.
He'll look at you like, hey, what you doing out here? You better call somebody else. I even heard him tell the coach, hey, look, coach, you better get somebody else out here to guard me because I'm killing this guy.
In the world of the secret NBA, talk can be as bruising as the action.
It started my rookie year, and first time I touched the ball, my very first game, he said, shoot the ball, rookie. Shoot it, shoot it, shoot it. I said, okay, I'll shoot it. Wow, like that, and it went in. And I said, don't ever tell me to shoot the ball. I shoot it every time. And from then on, it's been a battle for the last 6 years.
Although Bird threw down the gauntlet of gab to many, Person was one of the few who answered the challenge.
Person can talk some trash to Larry Bird now. He scored the last 16 points.
Chuck and Larry down low, greeting one another once again.
And Person and Bird are jarring.
Person stuffed him and had something to say afterwards. And look at Bird. Person didn't dare look at him.
Yeah, it is a little special because I've known Chuck for a while and we've always had run-ins, but it always seems like I get the last word.
In any rivalry of rhetoric, the last word is always the loudest.
Trash to Larry Johnson. He's telling him, come on out here. You're not out far enough.
Let's watch Jordan. I think he's talking to Mutombo. Well, he closes his eyes. And he hits.
I'll tell you a story that I think summed the whole thing up. We was playing Chicago in Salt Lake, and they switched and put John Stockton on it. And he turned around and dunked on Stockton, which was, hey, he'd do it all the time. So some guy got up and almost followed him down the sideline and said, hey, Jordan, pick on somebody your own size. So next time down the floor, he dunked on Mel Turpin. And went over and looked at the guy and said, was he big enough? And when he did that, you know, hey, this guy do what he wanted to, you know, take me out.
I get a charge when I'm telling somebody on the opposing team that I want to hit the last second shot and then do it. That's what it's all about.
Tie game, 13 seconds to play. Celtics basketball, no shot clock.
He called a timeout. He said, you know I'm going to get it. And I said, I know I'm going to be waiting.
And during the timeout, I'm going through a play, and I said, all right, this is what we're going to run. All right, then as you get the ball, you go over here and you pass to Kevin, then you go to the corner. Then, Robert, you come over. Then about that time, Larry steps in and says, Coach, why don't you just give me the ball and tell everybody to get out of the way. After the timeout, we walked back on the court. Larry's going down to his position. Xavier was guarding him. So he tells Xavier, he says, I'm getting the ball.
And he said, I'm going to get it right here. I'm going to shoot it right in your face.
10 seconds. 5, and Bird has the basketball. Look out. 2 seconds on the clock.
And he came out, went right there, about that exact spot, and shot a shot right in my face. And, you know, he was like, I didn't mean to leave 2 seconds on the clock. He wanted to shoot it with 0 seconds on the clock. And I walked back to the sideline like, damn.
I like for guys to say stuff to me because it get me fired up. They start to shut up then, so.
You can't just sit there and just take it.
It just makes things more interesting when guys can talk trash, but as long as you can back it up.
Someone comes down and scores, and you're like, yeah, you like that J in it. I'm gonna bust you again. So now you got everybody talking.
Certain coaches even talk to you. Cotton Fitzsimmons, you know, I hear him on the sideline. If he get it going, he'll talk to you. From the time you come out the locker room, he'll run you right back into it.
He did drive a bill. I don't mind if you never just say, yeah, I think I missed it. That's fine. That's what Earl Strom and all those guys say. One of these days, you got to explain that rule. I don't understand that rule. If you don't have the ball, you can't travel. It's my understanding. In my next life, I'm going to come back as an official and straighten that mess out.
You don't have to be hostile on the first play. You made a call, jeez.
But Cotton is not the only coach who practices creative communication.
Game just starting. Holy what's going on?
Hey, Jim, if you missed it, admit it, will you? He doesn't have to go through. You're wrong. You are wrong.
They're into the game, you know. They're trying to get the best out of their players, and they're talking to them, trying to get their confidence up.
And watching the game. You're not in the game. Get in the game now.
Toughen up and play hard. That's all you have to do.
NBA coaches express themselves in a variety of ways, and sometimes the message is less important than the way in which it is delivered.
Run! Go! Hold it!
Hey! Usually when you would go off, it's what I would call temporary insanity, and it happens. Coaches have to show their players how much they care.
It is a philosophy that is shared within the coaching fraternity.
You've got to, for the most part, be a people person. And I think you've got to be very, very flexible.
Next time down, Warren, you take Worthy, you take Williams.
He's got to be a little bit of a father, a little bit of a tough guy.
Come on, let's go. Now get embarrassed in all the building. Let's go.
Many different faces, many different hats. It's a very, very hard job.
How many timeouts we got? Hey, time!
A coach's credo is put to the ultimate test during the heat of battle.
Don't give them easy field goals. Make it tough. No easy field goals.
We're doing a good job. We're executing excellently. We're doing a fine job that way.
All right, gang, come on. All right, just feel it. Play it together. Throw the extra pass. Get a good shot for a pacer. That's all you need to do.
As the intensity rises, history has shown that it all boils down to the basics.
Hey, here's the other thing.
one thing about it. Everybody think about one thing now. Set some picks. Set some picks.
I can do that. He can go and I can leave Tony and go to Byron Scott.
Yes, Tony's a shooter, though. But Tony, listen, Tony Campbell will foul. All you've got to do is get him up in the air.
Porter doesn't have an assist in this game. He got 2 in the last game. What does that tell you about it?
They're trying to get Tomjanovich worked into the game early. You really got to bust your early now.
Chuck Daly frantically searching for something that works. Let's go now. We gotta go. I'm not happy with the level of unselfishness. I'll tell you right now. Nobody is guarding anybody. They don't have to shoot an outside shot.
They got 8 block shots to our 1. 8! You're just going in there soft with it.
Hey, the defense is absolutely pathetic. So bad you couldn't be the grammar school. We're not attacking. We're all out of sync. We're all out of position. We're not thinking. We're not thinking. You got a high school player taking a warm-up jump shot. Make him do something. Stop being so darn sensitive about everything I say to you. I'm telling you to listen to me now. If you listen to me, you're going to be a hell of a player in this league. Listen, here's what we want. Listen, get in here.
This is some of the fiercest, most intense basketball I have ever seen anywhere.
As soon as somebody touches it, you foul it. We got the lead. Right. They got to score. They can shoot a jump shot to beat us.
Hey, listen. They have been known to self-destruct. Take a bad shot when the clock runs down.
I mean, stay tough. Q103. Stay tough. That's what it's about. That's what it's all about. One possession now. You take it. You take the game. Oh, we got 32 seconds. Hand the game now. Let's go. Stay right here. It's all hot, baby. Joe, pass me the aspirin bottle. Get the oxygen tent ready. This is unbelievable.
Oh, boy, this is what coaches get paid for.
Let's go, baby. It's our game right here, baby. Come on now. Come on, baby. You
Make it tough. No easy field goals. It's the only way we're going to get the lead. No easy field goals.
For those who measure their time with a clock that counts only in seconds, success or failure is often determined in one crucial instant. But to really understand life in the NBA, it takes 24 hours, not 24 seconds.
AC, DH, 9:45 bus.
Good morning, bud. Can you say good morning? Yeah, good morning, America.
Pancakes. And scrambled eggs with cheese.
So Graham's getting 10 points off the bench. So we have to identify him.
Typical shoot around, go down there. Guys who need therapy, get a little treatment, and shoot a little bit.
Come on, follow me.
I think they kind of do these shoot-arounds, keep everybody busy so that nobody stays all late at night and sleeps all day.
See, practice gets boring this time of the day. Not a whole lot to do.
All right, bring it here to Dad. Wide open, get an assist.
This is the heftiest trainer in the league per square inch.
This is the most popular player in the NBA, too.
Look at this. The Jazz, New York. Nice, New York is in one place. It's the place to be tonight. One more.
That's it.
No, good.
The clock says 11:04, man. It's time to go. It's time to go, man.
In the anxious hours before game time, some seek relaxation,
They showed it, and they
while others never cease to prepare.
their play, and then they ran off of somebody and trapped the ball like a
high percentage fast break.
We've never gone into a game without watching at least one tape, usually two.
Okay, first start number 1, the South Shore Moss, where I hang out. You think I should start wearing Aaron? That's the new in thing.
This is when I take my pregame nap. Usually I hear the door open up and the kids are always looking in saying, "Are you awake?" I just close my eyes, pretend like I'm sleeping. But this is where I take all my pregame naps.
All right, Ribs, what do you say, huh, girl? Time to go play some ball, huh?
But in the end, everyone's destination is the same.
Thanks a lot, Tom. Good luck tonight.
They're just a bunch of tall guys running around if you don't have your program.
Thank you, thank you. We're gonna win. Have fun.
Are there any tickets?
No, we sold out for tonight.
I really start gearing up a little bit more towards games, start getting really specific game thoughts as to who I'll be guarding. Had a lot of different locker partners, though. Tiny Archibald was here. Well, Robert and I have been the constants.
Worst tape job in the league. Unfortunately, he's ours.
Very important for our team to stay calm on the inside, very much under control.
Be sure we box him out. No easy shot.
Go out there, play as hard as you can. If you play hard, you're going to play well. If you play well in this game, you're probably going to win.
Move your level up. We got to be a little bit more physical, okay?
Go, baby.
Let's go. Let's get in that playoff mode.
What time is it?
Relax.
Let's go, guys. Come on.
Now this is the fun part now.
Hey, guys, have some fun. Stay healthy. Let's have a go.
Right from the start now.
Nothing easy on the tip.
Let's get this tip, Andrew.
Our first set play, let's get a 4. Let's go now.
At the top, don't steal it. Come on! Call a foul! Get on that floor! Get on that floor! Body now, body. That's what you call working for 48 minutes. Communication for 48 minutes.
Damn, Marley needs rest.
You owe it to yourself, guys.
Yes, sir. 50.
Yo, 10 minutes. Let's go. Let's go, Pistons. Let's go.
Get this one out of your system as soon as possible. We got to go to work tomorrow for Monday night.
I think that helps.
Don't you guys have enough film yet?
Hey, did you see my wife around anywhere?
If we'd have won, we'd be having steak tonight. So sorry about that. Not the same, but.
Fellas, take care. Thanks a lot.
Even when the game is over, life in the secret NBA does not lack for action, although the play is of a different sort. And these games have no rules.
I don't think you want to put that mic down there by him.
Put it over there back there if you want some sound effects.
That's Joe Dumas. He doesn't say much.
Oh, Sam, you gotta come up with a new routine this year. Last year's routine was last year.
Hey, no. I can't put on the Kurt Rambis glasses. No. I think Kurt Rambis fake nose, too. Let me see. How does the Rambis glasses go?
Average, and he's in second place now in the assist department. That ball hit me right in the head.
My name's Joe. I don't say much.
Tell you what, you three don't look like the Three Stooges. I've never seen them. You ever seen anything funnier than this?
They did against Indiana.
And that takes time to have that confidence. Dick Pavetta just stepping in and taking over the game early.
Looking for some early exposure.
Why are you following me? Get away from me.
I am alive, awake, and alert.
Even game time doesn't silence the court jester.
Did you pay for that seat? All right, keep talking then. I just don't like to hear from the freebies.
It's a player up. You got any questions at all? Green? Just watch him underneath. Underneath? Okay.
This foolishness gone far enough.
What do we do now?
Don't give me that.
What are you yelling at our guy for?
Tell him to shut up. Shut up! I said shut up!
Oh!
Oh! He just did a dance on you. The hell you watching, Bill?
He's still in there. He still hasn't left.
15 seconds.
Can I have a drink of water? Okay, now taste it first.
You want to taste it? Yeah. How do I know somebody didn't put something in it?
Oh my God!
Same thing. Same thing.
Halftime is time for new strategies and new material.
You're out, man. You want to roll on the cameraman or what?
What's his name? Hey, Lee, what's his name? Bill! 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 Hey, Bill!
Little fella, you go in for winning. Now you've pushed, come here.
What's his name?
Michael, you play Mickey Johnson. And Calvin, you got Smith.
Hey, Lee, what's his name?
All right, Cal, you play Mickey.
You got the other stiff.
You play Collins. Fat, you stay with Bratz.
That's embarrassing.
We gotta have some organization.
Oh, my!
Help! God, come on, help! Wait a minute!
Hey, you gotta count on having help. You'll get help.
Mike, you tried to help the Indiana kid? You tried to help the Indiana kid because he can't play?
I don't need your help, Manny. You gotta give a little help every once in a while, don't you? Huh? God, you're so selfish. You're so damn selfish.
Oh, the yellow, gutless way they do things here.
Thank you, sir.
Not you!
Bag. You got this one in the bag.
No.
Have I said anything that jeopardized you? Or have I? What did I say?
Liar, house on fire. One. I didn't think you said what I thought you said.
Right, you're right. Yeah.
Okay, that's good.
Even the completion of the game doesn't mean an end to the levity.
A visit with Jeff Malone, who's had himself quite a week. He's in the starting lineup right now. Had his biggest game ever in the pros last Saturday. Phil will chat with him. Won't you?
Of course, no account of NBA humor would be complete without a contribution from legendary announcer Johnny Most.
Then there was the night that I set myself on fire.
All right, Bird is putting the ball on a play.
I had a cigarette in my hand, and it fell right into my lap.
Right on DJ, and DJ
right around the zipper area.
Oh, my!
This is the first. Johnny has lit his pants up on fire.
It was burning, and Glenn was getting hysterical. He was laughing so hard. I was laughing hard. I was on fire, and sparks were flying all over the place. We finally got it out. I had a hole, I swear, as big as a baseball in the trousers.
Liar, liar, house on fire.
The free-spirited Bill Walton has also made his place in NBA lore. Known as a resourceful player, he was always able to make the best of a bad situation, even under the most bizarre circumstances.
Well, we were playing the Lakers, and in the course of playing, someone had given me a flat. My shoe came off. And they immediately picked up on the fact that I didn't have a shoe on, so they were just going to give it to my man and let him go and score. Well, I was sort of standing there with my shoe in my hand. I couldn't jump because I didn't have a shoe on. So I just took the shoe and tossed it up at the ball, trying to hit the ball on the way to the basket. And Earl Strom, the great referee, he didn't think that was too good of an idea, so he whistled me for a technical foul for violating the spirit and the rules of the game.
But the #1 rule of humor is not to get carried away, as the Atlanta Hawks did one night while watching Larry Bird.
He was so good that night that the Hawks were giving each other 5.
He's unconscious. There's Bird. Bird, 14 seconds, he got fouled. He hit the shot. Bird has 60 points.
We got into the fans' perspective of the game. We were cheering Larry on. You know, we're playing against him. Where we are, we down in there, we're in a dogfight, and he's shooting a shot, and we throwing towels and clapping and oohing and on, and little did we know they had all this on the camera. The camera was shooting down at our bench, and Mike Fratello took us into the, told us to come up to his room the next day, sat us down, on the couch, and he said, "I want you guys to look at something. Look at this. What is this? You guys sitting here cheering this guy on, and he's kicking our tail, and you cheering him on. Each one of you, gonna cost you $100. I gladly paid that $100 because I got my money's worth."
In the secret NBA, some of the best performances actually take place on the bench.
You mic'd up?
Yeah.
Where's it at? Who's listening to this mic?
I'm still your boy, right? Okay, that's all I want to know. I'm still your boy. We cool.
We love you, baby. We love you. Tell Nelly put me back in the game, man. I'm just about getting hot. I missed my first threes. I'm getting ready to roll on these kids, man. You got a bad attitude. You're gonna grow up like Bill Lambier. You're gonna be a Bill Lambier. You're gonna be a Bill Lambier. You're gonna play for the Pistons. And that's a good one, too.
What a freaking Bill.
McHale, one of the sneakier guys on the floor, showing Dan he's also pretty sneaky off the floor.
Yeah, Kevin says, I'm not going to play today. I might as well sit down here and enjoy a little pizza while I watch the game. You see, he's got that towel up in front of his face. He thinks he's getting away with it.
Of course, when you get the call, you have to be prepared for the unexpected. But there is one thing almost no one gets away with, and that's having the last word with a referee.
Gentlemen, I'm going to listen to Pat. I'm not listening to nobody else over here. Is that clear? I will listen to Pat.
Don't say anything to the officials. You let me talk to the officials.
One more time. You didn't call it at the foul line. You called it in the paint. The hell you didn't, Bill. Bill, you got to be kidding. Oh, Billy. Gee.
Jack! Look at his feet, Jack! His feet! Why can't you see that? I can see it.
I'm not going to listen to you too much longer.
Jack's right there. He saw the play.
Get back and shut up. Get back. Just get back.
Hand.
With your hands in a cookie jar by stepping in. No. Time out.
It's just you, yourself, and your partners. And if you feel that you, yourself, and your partners did a good job, you feel good yourself.
People who feel sorry for NBA referees are making the biggest mistake in the world. The biggest mistake in the world, because they're doing exactly what they want to do.
But what referees do best is make sure some calls are never needed.
There's a lot of behind-the-scenes conversation. That part of game control is just as important as any other aspect of the game.
Easy, easy! Cut it out! Get the hands down!
We probably prevent as many fouls in the game as we call.
Bimbo, Bob, let's watch the push-up. Both guys.
It's like telling your kid, don't touch that.
Don't hold, don't hold!
You come back again, you say, you know, I told you not to touch that.
Jimmy, if he starts, he's gone. Right here, bang you! Jay, hey. You can't talk to nobody when they're shooting. He does not.
I gave you a timeout because he couldn't move. You lost your 20, you got timeout. Because otherwise, if you don't let him shoot, then he can't come back in.
He was up.
Oh, yes, he can come back in on flagrant foul.
32.
Okay, well, now this saying we can consider the one where he comes around as just part of the play. Then you got a separate play there. Let's just go with the two on Campbell.
He's got a double technical. No, double technical on Cooper and Mahoney.
That's it. Okay, that's it.
Start right there.
Oh, come on, Ref!
No, it's that way. No, it's that way. It's that way. Oh, listen to you.
Though they don't receive the adulation that the players do, they do face the same pressure. And it's never more intense than in the playoffs.
If you're not nervous before a game, there's something wrong with you.
For referees, players, and coaches alike, this is where reputations are made and courage is tested.
Baby, let's play. It's that time, boys. Seize the championship.
Good evening, basketball fans. Welcome to the NBA Final.
H2 is first, Andy. Team out of 10 and 7.
You got the wrong graphic up there. Recycle. Go silver. Give me room. I'm going high, so let it get up in the air. Go, man.
You're getting a fair shake. Just stay in here. You never know.
Box out.
Come on, defense.
Face him up and bust his ass to the basket. One time. Bang! Get your head up. That's just my back in his face, okay? Come on. Emotionize. Get your emotions underneath you. Let's go. I got the foul. Now stop the ball. I got the foul. It's all weak. Cool him off. He's hot. Let's get aggressive. We have been aggressive offensively or defensively. Let's go. Both of you, this is the only matchup problem we got right now. Stop it. I don't want to hear no words. Stop it. Go, it ain't over. Let's go. 28 seconds away, big man. Bill's right here. Max back to him. 9 seconds. A lot of time.
I'm not shooting until the final second. If I make it, we win. If I miss it, we going into overtime. I ain't giving them a chance to shoot it again.
All the strategy, the pranks, the pressure, and the endless travel all come down to this: a wordless expression of joy. No more talk is needed, not even in the secret NBA.
This is what dreams are made of right here. What's those 3 things came into play? We stuck it. Good team. What they mean.
What's the difference between this ball head and this ball head? This one is worth more and have a whole lot more in it. Thank you.
We're going to Disney World. Yeah.
Tonight. I ain't going to Disney World. I'm going to SeaWorld. It feels like heaven.
furthest that it goes is your hearing.
Do you guys get paid if it's right?
I do. I don't know about the rest of them.
Hey, Jack, they put Coop to shame in their acting when they're hurt.
You did a great job in the second quarter.
You guys want to get hit with a technical? You can't say nothing.
All he did was flop, Hugh. Flopped on you. I coached him, I know, Hugh. You haven't coached him, I coached him. I know what he did.
I don't remember the signal. What's the signal?
You thought that was a good call? And you're not giving, I mean, I'm not saying it might have moved a little bit, but these double picks here, they're like moving in slow motion back and forth on our guys trying to get through.
What's up, Jess?
Just you? How you been?
Pretty good.
What is that, a new addition on your face?
I can see now.
All right.
Prescribed.
Is that a prescription?